And come to the massive, guys. We are finally back again for another reaction. The very first out of two reaction videos I'll be jumping today, guys. Big up the Mystelics YouTube family for definitely jumping by and saying Mystelics, we are in the building, as well as the newcomers peeping in. Peepers! Come on in, peepers! So peeping in, pull up a seat and sit down, man. Big up all yourself one time. The newcomers are there for definitely coming by and seeing what's up with Mystelics right there. And then, guys, and of course, guys, if you've not done so, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications. Turn it on, brothers and sisters. Turn on the post notifications, subscribe, then click the bell, and then click all, so you'll be notified when I drop all my videos right there. All videos, brothers and sisters. So you will say, Mystelics, but I don't see that, no. Don't come and tell me nothing while you see me and say, boy, Mystelics, I don't see that, no. Some of all you just beat me and say, boy, Mystelics, I watch all your videos. And then I ask you all, okay, so as the latest video you see, I shouldn't say that, because some of all you will say, okay, let me start watching them videos. I shouldn't say that. So when all you meet me and I ask all you, why is the latest video? You tell me some video that 2 years ago. Stop your dirty ways, man. Stop your everlasting dirty ways, man. But big up to everybody I've met so far. A lot of you guys have remained, and some of you guys, I know a number of you guys are going on Friday. Some of you leaving on Sunday. Or they didn't come and marinate in Dominica. You can't jump up and you're going about double business. Or you're not Dominican people. Anyways, guys, if you want to stay right there, talking about the very same sentiment of this situation. A Dominican, brothers and sisters, who apparently was he was in Saint Martin himself. He must have come and see one go, and then he checking his scene. He go and work somewhere else. Dominica don't work. Hey, he go Saint Martin and work, man. So he was working on a boat, and apparently he left all the way up here, brothers and sisters. All there. Look, Dominica, there, he say no. He say not Dominica. Up there you go. He go Saint Martin to go and do a little work on a boat, and end up doing trying to do a little maintenance on the boat, not realizing the boat is drifting and drifting and drifting. When he do catch himself, he's far off in the sea, just floating away as if he's a piece of plastic in the sea. Himself probably don't have no engine, nothing on the boat. And I said, we don't work about that there. But uncle was drifting, and then some people from Colombia or wherever, or Guatemala or wherever. Then people catch him there, and then they bring him on shore, man. They bring him on shore, and he survived 24 days off in the sea. And of course, 24 days on what, brothers and sisters? On HEINZ ketchup, garlic, and Maggie's seasoning and ketchup. He gets some sugar to keep the energy there. He gets some garlic. Garlic is what, to ensure that the system is operational. And Maggie's seasoning, I don't know what that there, but okay, whatever that is. But HEINZ, out of the three, has reached out to this individual saying that we need to find this brother. We need to find this brother. I actually indicated this yesterday, and they say we need to find Mr. Man. Yes, we need to find him. And I thought this was a joke, but people showed me the actual link of this on their thing, and I say, okay, that's cool, and they tell me to send it out, so I send it out all over the place. I wonder, boom, bam, boom, bam, and of course, a number of persons try to reach out to the individual, and they are trying to give him a boat, but I don't think it's just the boat. I think they're also trying to make him a brand. He's a survivor on our brand, on our product. So even if you make sure when you're out to sea, make sure you have ketchup on your boat. Because ketchup can make you survive for 24 days. Yes, 24 days. They forget the rest, I think the other company should jump in. Maggie should jump in. Lifetime supply of Maggie seasoning. Lifetime supply of garlic, man. Who's that? Organic garlic. Who's the brand? Badia, man. Badia, come true. Maggie, come true. Anyways, HEINZ ketchup is the only one that reached out to the brother, and it's rather interesting that you're trying to find it, really desperately trying to find the brother. Anyways, we post out the SOS. This I think is on MO. HEINZ already have him. No, they didn't have. No, they don't have him. And to the person that pretending to be Elvis, there, stop your nonsense. If HEINZ wasn't looking for him, nobody would have taken up the story locally. True, very true. I actually posted this as well. So it's MO, and I was there too as well. So don't just say nobody else. The problem I have with the local media is they would not give anybody attention on this, and I think they should have picked up this story a long time. They should. What media have in Dominica? For real, what media it have? DBS radio. Kyrie. Radio we have. It have TV now. Who on TV now? I don't know. We have TV station, but it doesn't seem like you have news station. The newspaper and all those people, you should have picked that up. Or you don't pick it up, I don't know. Well, you guys let me know. But HEINZ reach out, Papa. HEINZ reach out. The government reach out. Did the government reach out to this individual? Did the government reach out to him to say thank you or give him a little, you know, thanks for being a survivor and so forth? Any words of encouragement? Nothing, no. But when you go and you come back, you want big fanfare, no? For doing absolutely nothing. You want fanfare, you go Pakistan and you come back and fanfare for you. Yes, fanfare. That's why they have to the rainfall. God say not today. Rainfall and stop. You have to fly back Miami or wherever you come out. Anyways, HEINZ reach out. This is one of the reasons why I like overseas companies, because the overseas companies look to take advantage, not only take advantage, but to give you prestige as well in this regard. Because it's not just saying, oh, he used our product, but they also try to, you know, do some sort of establishing where they are able to provide him with some sort of help. They want to, you know, as they stated right there, they want to give him a boat. But my big question here is, he was adrift on the boat. Where is the boat that he had? Did they bring back the boat for the owner? Because it was not his boat. But they apparently want to buy this guy a boat. So HEINZ message in Dominican chats. I think this is in MO News. Yes. So MO has an interview with the brother on Facebook. And individuals were actually sending me that link right there. So MO has it and we're going to be reacting to it. I'll be posting this link in the description so it will be uninterrupted. Some of what you say, oh, Mystelics, you're talking too much. Come on here. Come on here. It's a reaction channel out there. Let go.
Good afternoon, viewers.
Good afternoon.
This is MO News, and I am live in the community of Ansume with Elvis Francois.
So we thought that he actually went back to St. Martin. We did not know he was actually in Dominica. So when we sent out the SOS, we found out that he was actually in Dominica. Hands the Memasi, big up all yourself one time. All you know to survive. Hard knock life. He must have come out from Dominica. You think if some other Caribbean island can survive? The hard knock life in Dominica give him the power and the victory. Of course, the blood on the Most High. El Shaddai Elohim, you know. All you know. Anyways, they give him he survived in the hard knock life of Dominica. And he was able to survive. If you can survive here, I've heard people saying that, you know, if you can survive in Dominica, you can survive anywhere. Uncle survived 24 days on the ocean. As if he go fishing and get fish to eat. I don't know. But if he had ketchup to put on the fish. Let's continue.
You may have followed the news locally, regionally, and internationally.
I never saw this locally, Emo. I never saw this locally, so I don't know which locally they're talking about. Maybe it was locally, I don't know. Or the local people doesn't have much, or you have much push, I don't know. But anyways, because online people sending, overseas people were sending that for me. They send me the articles and whatnot, and thing when they was putting on the story. Anyways, let's continue.
About Elvis and how he drifted away from St. Martin all the way, and he was picked up in Colombia, and he is here.
He was picked up around Colombia, not in Colombia. Anyways,
in Dominica, and today I met up with him at his mom's residence. And you may have also seen the circular from the company HEINZ asking to find Elvis.
Movie happy make starring who want to play the boat. Who want to play the sail. Hey, that's another Robinson Crusoe kind of vibes there. Before you read that book, Robinson Crusoe, that's what I remind me of. Although Robinson Crusoe was on a plane, but there's a whole lot of story right there. He was on a boat. Let's go.
So today I am here with him, and we are going to have a nice little conversation with him as to his encounter in Colombia, and you know, when he drifted away. Good afternoon, Elvis.
Hello, good day.
How are you?
I'm okay.
It's always a pleasure to see you alive after such an ordeal.
He could have been gone. Thank God. Ha! Hallelujah.
At sea. So
He's
tell
alive.
us about Elvis.
Well, I would say quite a mysterious person. I like to travel, like take different obstacles. But
Obstacles.
I know people maybe may not able to always try to do something special.
So you like to take risk.
Right.
Oh, you love to take risk.
Well, that was a risk we father, and that risk turned out to be a reward. Although you didn't intend it, but it turned out to be a reward right there.
So Elvis, sometime in December, you was living in St. Martin.
Yes. It's been a year since I've been in St. Martin.
A year. And something happened to you. Can you tell us what happened?
Did you find out what led up to him moving to St. Martin? That would be but anyway.
Well, I was on a yacht doing some repairing,
Maintenance.
and I had two other fellas there.
So maybe he was at the bottom and not realizing the ship was shifting out. He was so focused on his work. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
With me, one had to go and bring the other back on shore. So at the moment I was by myself when I went adrift. That happened so rapidly.
That's one of the things I would ask. Were you at the bottom of the ship, or were you at the top of the ship, of the yacht? Where exactly were you?
The boat had some issue, so that took a time to repair the boat to try to get back ashore. So that is how I ended up being out there, and I spent 24 days. And I didn't have so much to make it, but just some a bottle of ketchup and Ohio, a kind of with garlic seasoning, and a bottle of Maggi. Well, before I do that, I try the seaweed.
You tried eating seaweed?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had some addition. That's one of the questions I was thinking. Did you have any addition? Like, were you fishing as well? You know?
I did eat some.
Wow.
But
it wasn't nice.
I tried the seawater, but it was too strong. And then after I get some a container in the boat that was condemned, so finally I made it. And
did you eat fish?
On the 15th of, I think,
December?
January.
Or January?
I think. Yeah, they picked me up.
There's a whole lot of stories missing there, uncle. Whole lot of story, buddy.
They picked me up. One of them, it was a plane that was passing to see me.
Oh, a plane. Okay.
And they spent the whole day circulating. Then the Coast Guard came and gave the coordination to where I was on the water, and they picked me up.
Okay. Columbia Coast Guard.
When you saw that helicopter, how did you feel at that time?
Not a helicopter, a plane.
Well, it made a few circles, and when it passed close to the boat, that is when I realized that they see me, and
It was a helicopter, man, maybe for real.
And something was going to happen for me.
And you got excited, you got happy?
Well, I wasn't so excited, but I see something is happening, because for the past days I've been there and trying those boats that passing. None of them can see me, so I just realized they see me and something would happen.
So did you forget to pray?
And finally something did happen.
How did you feel in that deep blue sea, this deep ocean, all alone?
In the deep blue sea when I crossed the boat. So this one going on. Anyways.
Well, I could only think what days are going to be over, because no engine, no sail, you just go in a drift, you can't do anything, no food, so you can't decide for yourself.
And you said that you survived on ketchup and Ohio.
Yeah, what was the mixture like? Did you mix the Maggi with the ketchup? What exactly? Or you put some ketchup on a piece of the board of the boat and eat some to get some nutrients from the tree? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Some folks may, dispute that and say, they can't believe that.
Basically. They can dispute it with he there, he alive. Okay.
How was that even possible?
Well, you see, everything happened for a reason. You have the ketchup. The ketchup is very
Sugar, energy.
it have, not the matter of sweet, but it have vitamins, and
Vitamin C.
it's very vital for the body. So it wouldn't be a damage, even though I use X amount. It wouldn't be a damage to my body. If it did, it would have been done. So it never do anything to my body, and after so many doctors, my body was still okay. So it is a good.
And
You promoting there, eh? promoting there, you know, guys. Yeah, HEINZ reaching out to him. Hey, guys, ketchup is the best thing you gonna need. That's exactly what happened in there.
and you ended up in Colombia.
Right?
What was the treatment in Colombia?
Well, very good. Not like in my country, Dominica.
Whee! Whee! Let that I want to hear. Because did the Prime Minister reach out to him? Did his pal rep reach out to him? Okay. Alright. Did they even have a little fun for the man survive 24 days? Overseas people, the great book really says a prophet is never honored in his homeland. Did I say more?
Because I experienced a couple times ago, some Nigerian was in he missed the hotel, and they had him in a cell for 2 months.
Nigerian? In Nigeria, not Chucks you talking about, no? Or maybe there's a Nigerian for real. I don't know. Let's continue.
Those treatment, you don't give that to people.
True. If there's a Nigerian, you put him in a cell for 2 months. That happened in Dominica? I didn't know that. I remember the Haitians. They were Haitians. I remember when I was, up in what I would say Hollywood. But when I was in the theater, I remember they had Haitians inside there, and the Haitians checking. What they do? They do nothing. They hold in their documents and they put them in jail. Alright then.
Because if that was the kind of treatment I had yet, I maybe would not even want to live no more, travel no more.
From your own country, talking about Dominica, Alright. But in Colombia though, they hug him and they probably give him all kind of the best Colombian food. I was going to say something else, but let me leave that PG-13.
So that is the kind of experience I had. Yeah, because in all aspects they treat me correct.
They treat you right.
Yes.
I remember you reached out to me while you were in Colombia.
Yes.
And you said that you wanted to let your family know that you are alive.
Right.
I messaged Ali. Did they get the information that you were alive?
Yes.
No, not you that's supposed to tell them, no. So you should tell them that you send the message, no?
That you are alive.
Right.
I messaged Ali. Did they get the information that you were alive?
So you're trying to confirm if they didn't respond, maybe. Oh.
Yes. That was yes, finally, and that was the first contact that I could really get, because I'd lost all contact. All what
More news. Easy.
I had on the boat, I lost it, so I had no numbers, so I could only recall your
Emo News.
right.
More news on Facebook.
So then I
You couldn't think of DBS, you couldn't think of Kyrie. Hey.
tell the person the people that was in charge of me, that would be a good person to let them know, and then it happened.
Yeah. So in recent time, we have seen circulars and stuff on the internet, and it
Circulars.
states that to whoever finds this message, we need your help tracking down an amazing man with an amazing story. You may remember Elvis Francois as a brave sailor who survived on nothing but ketchup.
That's the HEINZ thing to read.
If you or anyone you know can help us get in contact with Elvis Francois, please drop us a message. Now, from what I'm seeing and what I'm reading on the internet, it's on their Instagram page. It seems valid to me. Have
That's where they sent it to me as well.
anyone reach out to you?
People have told me about that, but no one have ever really contact.
So I hope after this interview that
Yeah, man, they go contact you. Of course.
that if this message is legit, if this circular
It is legit.
is truthful, that they will see that you are right here in Dominica, you are alive, you are well, and that if they truly have a boat for you, that you would gladly
Guys, my battery just died there. I had to change it up. So, let go.
appreciate it, right?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
How does that make you feel that they're actually looking for you?
That's our movie time. Movie time. But unfortunately, the movie can't be made in Dominica because it's not Dominica. The man came from his St. Martin, or they could do the transition where he's, you know, the struggle is so real in Dominica. Oh my God, I need some LA to get out there to try to find work elsewhere. And St. Martin, oh, the glory St. Martin, oh. And then he moves to St. Martin and he's doing some work here and there, and you know, they just making that vibration look so dope, man. And then he just went up to sea and then doing the work, and then when he catch himself, he's like, oh my goodness, it's dark outside. What is this? Where am I? Where's the lights? Where is everything? But let me get turn on the engine. Oops, engine no working. That's why let me put up the sail. Oops, we ain't got no sail. My goodness gracious, we are in trouble. So something like that, brothers and sisters. You're not exaggerating, you know. But you know, let's continue.
Well,
Movie!
what is going on right now? I don't know what to think.
I know.
So I'm just there. I lost all what I had on the boat. So
Did the boat sink? Well, obviously they rescued you. So where's the boat right now? That's what I want to ask. I would ask.
after we start over again, soon before that.
And the question there is, if the boat is the boat you were on, is it damaged? You were talking about repairing it. Was that boat repaired? Was that boat brought back to the owner? And are you gonna get a new boat? If not, are you gonna get the new boat and then replace that boat with the old boat? I don't know. You guys, what are your thoughts? What do you think is a possibility right there?
2 hours I was living got burned.
Illa. Maggie, you need to step in me. Maggie, you need to step in and at least, you know, organize a house or something. The Prime Minister them. I say Maggie and is it Badia need to step in, but what about the government? What about they trying to do something for the man who survived an ordeal? He could have been not alive today. What is going on, man? What is going on? Anyways, let's continue.
So that is kind of. So I just there at the moment.
You are just on start.
So you survived all that ordeal and you're just there. You're just there. Thank God at least HEINZ reach out. You're just there.
I mean, you're hoping that the company, the ketchup company, HEINZ, whoever it is, we hope that it
Not whatever, it's HEINZ.
is, you know, genuine and the circulars are real and that they will really and truly reach out to you.
But it's on the Instagram. It has to be real. It has to be real. It's on the Instagram. I actually checked it out.
Because you were popular all over the world. I saw you on CNN. I saw you on international news. How did that make you feel?
Well, especially the people was glad to see me.
Which people? The locals, the foreigners? What exactly? I know. I more think he's talking about the foreigners. They are happy that you are alive. Thank God. I could tell from his interactions with them as well that they were really happy that he was alive. But he came Dominica and he's just there. You know, he's just there. He just there.
What I go through, and they could see me again.
You see? I told you. It's the foreigners he's talking about.
So that was the most enjoyable part about it.
You see? I just remember myself, guys, and trying different things and whatnot, you know, in Dominica, and say, oh, you have the talent, nice talent, oh wow, okay, we'll give you credits, wow, nice job. When you go overseas, they tell you have the talent, and they not just tell you have the talent. They bringing you with them. I go all kind of places with people I don't know. Hey, because they know the talent and want to utilize the talent. They benefited from my talent. I also benefited from my talent as well. He come Dominica and he just there.
Yeah, because a lot of them know what I go through.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so some of them were very happy to see me. So I still glad that, and especially those who that rescue me.
Yeah.
I
Did you get their Instagram, their Facebook, their TikTok? You have a TikTok? You have an Instagram now? You make an Instagram account? That's why they couldn't contact you. Marco Esara is the first thing you should do on social media. You get rescued, make an Instagram account, put your name, and let them put a tick on your thing. You get rescued, my brother. Boy, I should be your PR man.
I thank them for that too.
Yes.
So and especially those who that rescue me. I thank them for that too.
Yes.
So yeah.
Have you been back on the water ever since?
That's a good question.
Not yet, but soon, yes.
Where?
You're not scared?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You're not scared?
He knows how to survive 24 days. All he needs is his ketchup, his Maggi, and his body. Of course, his onions.
So when you arrived at your home, your mom,
When did he arrive in Dominica? That's a question I would ask. When did you arrive in Dominica?
your sister, what was their reaction like?
Well, got to see them because I was not sure of seeing anybody again. Yeah.
And who facilitated?
So you were glad to see them, they weren't glad to see you? Did they cry? Did they cry, man? You home? No, none of that. I don't know. No. I just going off what he says, a reaction. Okay.
Who facilitated your travels from Colombia to
Good
Dominica?
You mean in well, I had the chief immigration was in charge to see I reached back Dominica safe.
Chief Immigration of Dominica of Colombia.
So she was taking care of if I had a problem. Even when I reached at Puerto Rico, I had some issue with the flight, seeing that I didn't have our Colombian passport and I didn't have other documents so that gave me some little issue. So I had to call them back and they had to get me a hotel where I could be in Puerto
So he's talking about Colombia, right?
Rico, and they take care of me.
So where is Dominica's involvement in this? This is why you have to mention Dominica. Dominica won't treat him. And people just think it's
Well, I appreciate the fact that you remembered Emo News and you reached out to to me to to let them know about
you're surviving.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Survival.
Who else would you like to say thank you to?
My brother and you also, Emo, and because you was one of the first I think of that could have
Get the information out there.
broadcast the situation I was in, because my brothers and so my brother.
So you went on the boat without a cell phone? That's another question I will ask. So if you would drift at sea doing your work, wouldn't you have a cell phone or something on you? Isn't I mean, they're talking about a yacht. Probably you didn't know how to operate the equipment on the yacht. Maybe isn't the yacht supposed to have some sort of, hey guys, we are out there, help, SOS, beep 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 beep, something of that sort. Maybe you didn't know how to operate it.
Brothers them could get to know my people them, which my brother do a lot for me too. So I thank everybody, and it's glad I'm happy to be back with the people.
So as of now, Elvis does not own a phone, as he said his phone got messed up while he was out. His sister has a phone, however, we won't make this number public. So if you would like to reach out to Elvis, please feel free to message me so I can pass the information to his family members. if whoever is trying to get that company to reach out to Elvis resides on the north of Dominica, that's HEINZ. Just come to the village and you ask where anyone and they will direct you to.
Send the helicopter, man, and come down HEINZ. Come and experience the nature. You never know. Sponsor Dominica. I'm just saying.
Where he lives. Elvis, do you have any final comments?
Thanks to my rescuer.
Not really, but to the people that expecting me to call them, which I haven't got a phone yet, that's why I haven't got contact.
The things are really bad with Papa. Things are really bad with Father. For you to not have a phone, boy. Your phone mess up, and I understand your phone mess up. You probably checking, boy, I need to go and get a phone on Amazon or something. Because you're checking them Dominica phones that they have in Flow and DDCL. No, sir, not me. $1,000. Hey. Anyways, let me leave that alone. But uncle checking, you know what? I can afford phone, so I'm not going to spend money I do have. Maybe onion. You can probably organize a phone. Maggie, you can probably do the house. You know, HEINZ organizing the boat and garlic, onion, garlic. Not I saying onion, garlic. Garlic can organize the phone. Maybe, you know, get him a proper Android phone, not iPhone, Android. Getting them Google Pixel phone, man. Those of you know, or getting them Chinese phone, that can zoom in, man. You can see the crater of the moon. Yes, getting them phone, so if he out in sea, he can zoom in and see where land is and probably have a, I don't know. I just see what I want. Let's go.
I haven't contacted them, and I have to put back things in order, so that taking most of my time for the time, but I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Bro, your story alone telling me the struggle you're going. The story alone telling me the struggle you're going through. Eh? Yes, sir.
So there you have it, Elvis Francois of HEINZ. If you are looking for him, please spread the news. Most of you have reached out and said that this company is trying to.
HEINZ reached out already. It's look at there. They actually sent a message. Look at there. We hopped into your DMs. Let's get Elvis his boat. So you know, it real. Okay. All right then. So guys, that's the story of Elvis Francois, and you know, there's a lot more questions I would have asked in this regard in the interview, but you know, I'm not the one doing the interview. But big up to Mo for definitely finding him. I myself thought he was back in Saint Kitts, not let me Saint Kitts, back in Saint Martin. I thought he was back there, and that's where, you know, because he said he moved to Saint Martin for a year. You know, so he was working back and forth with the yachts, you know, maintaining and whatnot, because he can't do that in Dominica, unfortunately. Not that he probably can't do it, but he didn't find jobs here, so he had to leave. He had to leave and go and survive 24 days on HEINZ, ketchup, Maggie, and garlic, brothers and sisters. Well, survival of the fittest. He come out from one of the places where if you can survive in Dominica, you can survive anywhere, even on the sea for 24 days. Yes, Lord. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna thoughts right there. The link of this interview will be in the description below as well. You guys can definitely check it out. I'm gonna be doing the second reaction video in a while. This concerns the Layu River, brothers and sisters. So we're gonna get that in a moment. I'm gonna go get my lunch. Or eat all the lunch already? Oh, okay. Let me get my lunch. All right. With that said, right there, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on a post notification if you have not done so. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bye.